let me win, is it? This guy said he can get someone to make the patch for $5, meaning he not even making it himself, and put me out of business. And here I am, making the patch myself. And this guy said I basically have no business selling a patch for $20. So I made the patch for people who couldn't afford the hoodie but love Raw Wave. That way they can purchase something much cheaper than what the hoodie costs, and they can put the patch on whatever they want to put it on. I didn't make my first TikTok sale, but someone actually purchased one at 4 this morning. So y'all ain't gonna believe this. While leaving Target, I actually got my first TikTok order while I was recording this video. That's crazy. By the way, 10 new people came and ordered this hoodie here, so we only have 40 of these left. And on these, we have 50. And on these here, we...
All right, the brother said he can get those done, them patches done for $5, and he's absolutely right. You could get them done for $5, but you're going to have to buy 100 or a couple hundred of them before you get down to that price. Those stitches, that patch probably about 20 to 30,000 stitches. You know, this sister done bought a machine, you know, that's $15,000 to $20,000. She didn't buy that machine, and she has several. She didn't buy those machines to make $5 per hour. Like, if it's 20 to 30,000 stitches, that patch is gonna take at least 45 minutes. All right, it's gonna take at least 45 minutes. And you know, some people run their machines slow, like 500-600 stitches per minute. But even at 1,000 stitches per minute, 30,000 stitches, you know, the machine does slow down at certain points. So it's gonna take about 40 to 45 minutes, and you want her to make $5 off of a machine that she paid $20,000 for. And that's, you know, that's not how her business is set up. Some business, it depends on how your embroidery business is set up. Some people business is set up, you know, some for e-commerce and some to get, you know, to get bulk orders. You know, some to get, you know, $1,000 order. 1,000 shirt orders, 100 shirt orders. You know, where they not taking nothing under 100 shirts. Or they got Walmart accounts, they got Amazon accounts. And so they don't just buy single head. So you can buy a single head. And the thing with the embroidery machines, it's only one brain. All right. You can buy a single head for, say, let's say $15K. You buy a single head for $15K. You could have got a double head for $20, or a triple head for $25, but it's still only one brain. So even though you have a machine that can embroider, you know, 4 things at the same time, because it's only one brain, they all have to embroider the exact same thing. But if you are running a e-commerce type setup for your business, you have to embroider multiple things. You know, she has all of these different sweaters that she has to embroider, all these different designs. So she needs a lot of single heads. You look at her shop, she don't have, you know, multi-heads. I think she may have one, but most of her embroidery machines are single heads because, you know, she can do all those different sweaters at the same time and not have to, but that costs a lot more. It costs a lot more. Now, if you was doing contracts, you was already lined up for large orders, you already got contracts with schools and you know this money gonna come in every time. You know, you can be set. You can get you a 12-head machine. All right, a machine that can take that patch and run it in them 40, because it's still gonna take 45 minutes, but because you got one brain, but you got 12 machines. So those 12 machines can get you 12 patches in 45 minutes, rather than you having one patch in 45 minutes with these individual machines. And she can run it. She can run them on all her machines. She still can run them, you know, put them individually on each machine, you know, to run multiples. But it's, you know, again, her business is not set up for that. And so you can go out there, buy 100 and try to sell them yourself. You can do that. You know, you can take that risk. You spend them $500 if you want to try to go and sell these patches and undercut her. You know, don't even tell her. Just go do it. It's also risk with licensing. And those being like rap artists who's probably signed deals, who's probably signed off the licenses to their likeness. And feds can kick your dough in and take your equipment for that. All right, they have undercovers just like they're doing, like they do for the drug dealers, to see if you're making counterfeit products, see if you're making Gucci purses, and see if you're making, NFL stuff and Disney stuff, especially Disney. Disney will knock your head off. Disney one of the most dangerous to be out here doing. But anyway, especially without a license. You can buy a license to do it. And, hopefully she got a license to do it. But, if you trying to just sell some patches to undercutter, you're not going to want to pay for no license. And you can go out there and do that and advertise that stuff and get your head knocked off. You know what I'm saying? And end up in a lawsuit. But, yeah, it's at $20. She's not ripping you off at $20. Not for 45 minutes. Not for 45 minutes. She's not ripping you off at at $20. And it's not just the stitching. See, it's not just that. You also, you see these patches here. I also gotta put adhesive. I gotta put bonding on it. Just came from buying bond. See, that was $10. All right, I gotta put the bond on it so you can iron it on. And I also gotta cut it out. All right, I also gotta cut out all these patches. They have to be manually cut out. Now, why do they have to be manually cut out? Because I don't have the laser, or I don't have the finances to buy the laser, or it's not even really. Well, I don't have the finances to do it, but the business is not there. It's not enough. If I was doing like 100 patches a day, then yeah, I'll go get the laser and cut these things out. Had a laser cut them out, but I'm not finna spend $10,000 on a laser to cut these things out, and I'm not, and I'm doing 10 patches, 15 patches a day. It don't make sense, but that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's still, by the time she cut, she got to stitch it 45 minutes. Then she got to put the adhesive on the back. Then she got to cut it out. And at that point, you at an hour. So you want her to make $5 an hour. And she has close to $200,000 worth of doing equipment in there. Racoma may have gave her some machines and gave her a discount because she's an influencer, but let's say they didn't. They said they gave her only one machine. She still got about close to $200,000 worth of machinery in there that she, and if she didn't pay cash, she's probably financing. She probably got, she's probably paying $5,000-$6,000 a month. Well, not that much. Maybe about $2,000. 7 machines. Let's say she got 7 machines, $250 a machine. So she close to $2,000. $16,000, $17,000, $1,700 a month on overhead. So that stuff costs, man. And even if you were gonna try to sell these patches, you got to put some advertising in. She's built up her business and her social media presence, and her clientele. So she has a clientele to sell to. So, rather than you buy a $200 sweater, man, you can go get your own sweater for, $20, $25, get you a good sweater. And you can put the patch on for $20 and you iron it on yourself. It's a great idea. So sis, I appreciate the video, but we have to educate. We have to do videos like this to educate customers, because they think this thing just plug and play. It's not, man. Embroidery is difficult to do. You see a lot of machines on sale because people have bought these machines, got them financed, and realized that, hey, you know what? I don't even want no parts of this. I don't want no parts of it. I can't get it going. I can't da-da-da-da-da. So you'll see them on eBay. It'd be dirt cheap, man. That's what I'm going to do next time, man. I'm buying my stuff off of... I'm buying my next couple machines off of, used, because I know how to work the machines now. Before, your first machine, you might want to buy it because you'll start questioning. You start questioning certain things like, hey, man, if you bought your first machine used, you don't know what the problem is. You might have thought you bought a lemon, and You can't get it, you know what I'm saying? So have some knowledge first, and then and have a new one where you can call somebody and get tech support and all that. But I yield with that, man. I hope this thing was edifying. Y'all keep printing, man. Keep printing, keep embroidering. Phenny Prince out.